Hello and welcome. I just happened to put this LTC GRS chart up, and it was interesting because I could have got this. I was close, and it's fast. These markets, they are violently fast. I had notif. I mean, my alerts were going off like crazy when this was happening. When Litecoin really had a sudden fall and then recovered. And then I'm missing out on this. This is just like wonderful movement. The volatility overall is about a 12-13% move from top to bottom, given a 40% differential on 300. But that's not really what I'm looking to talk about. It's all about like selling in here, buying this, selling this. If you could have bought this, congratulations. Now we're back in the sell territory. Yeah, that's if you bought in here. Why does this keep doing this? Okay, anyway, so what we're going to do is I'm going to move this to the daily time frame and show you a technique I just played around with for the last 15 minutes that seems to work pretty good. So let's go over it. Like you can work on any time frame. You're working with the 18 average. And we're going to scroll back in time, and we might as well go right back pretty much to the start. There's no reason. I'll sense all these green periods. Um, and so pretty much here. So how this works is you have a sell order and a buy order. Now, what you're going to notice is really important is having orders ready above to go, because you're going to see oftentimes, like we're putting a sell order right there. And actually, since you say you bought this at this time, maybe you're going a little higher because momentum is higher. So in this case, as because where the price looks at this time, you want a good move. Maybe you want to do matching move because you see all this happening. So maybe let's go previous high here. Okay. So we'll put the move always above the 18 average of highs, and we're going to have a horizontal ray below the 18 average of lows as well. And then we'll move it one period. And what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to keep moving these lines as long with the 18. It's gonna be a tedious job, but it's not gonna be that bad. So each day I'm use this bar to go each movement, and not much is changing. And realistically, you lower it maybe a little bit, maybe not. 18 average of highs, well, lows is starting to rise, so maybe you want to raise this a little bit, get it above it. But you might want to have buy orders down below as well, ready to go. But I'm just going to put the closest ones in. So we wait. 18 average, barely starting to decline. Let's barely move this. And that's what you might do is just barely move an order. Oh, if I would have moved it before, I would have got it. Now, in a situation like this, I see a breakout. I might want to say, you know what, I think the possibility of a good move can come in. Let's just make this a bit higher and just let's see if we can get something nice here. 18 average of lows starting to rise, so we'll just do that as well. We wait, and it's still rising. Okay, next period. I think it should have been maybe a bit higher, but the 18 low, this has to rise though. Let's get it up here. Okay, no need to really change it. I don't think we, maybe the lows could rise a bit, so move this up. Okay, we got to buy. I mean, yeah, you can see it goes through it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put our, if we buy in here, I got to make a nice, I don't want to buy unless I get a nice leg lower. So my highest buy order will be, say, here. Now, since I got that buy below there, I can put a sell order above the 18 average of highs like this and go for this next turn. And it looks like we missed this. And if you have something like this happens, you give yourself an interesting situation. The low is 0701. What we had 03, so we missed it by 4 basis points. And maybe you assume, well, if it's going to go down, let's just go for a gamble, try to get a better price. Maybe you go for here. That's something you can creatively try to do. Okay, it looks bearish, so why not keep on changing it? Maybe lower your sell order just a little bit, and then you move another period. Okay, not much changing there. A little bit changing there. You can say, do I want to go for go back and try to uh, get the better or worse sell order, but I'm going to wait one more turn. And now you might want to say, okay, possible missed opportunity. No need to move the 18 unless it rises, unless there's a nice okay movement. That's a nice okay movement, so I'll rise it a little bit. And unfortunately have to rise this to that. and no need to change. You just take it, just buy it, just take that price. And if it goes lower, we'll go there. And obviously, if other orders come into play, they're going to hit all the way down to 550 in this spot. Now I'm using the ratio here because this is uh, in real life. Maybe you don't have orders, but you at least can be at the computer when it's at 769 and just play what the closing prices are and determine after every hour or after every period or when you see it at that period. Oh, it's well below or above. Let's do this. So now it's at 769. Well, you're going to buy and you're going to make a big trade at this time. So your next buy order might be, and we're going to play this in orders just in case, like you say, you can put orders in, we'll do it that way. Either way, you can see it play it both ways, with or without orders in. Of course, without them, you have to be ready at the computer. Either way, you have to be at the computer. So now where do you sell if you buy here? Above the 18? A lot of times they can shoot back up, so a lot of times just wait and see what happens. Let the message of the market settle in and see what happens. I mean, you could easily take some profit and try to buy back lower, but you still got a buy order there, and it very easily can go higher, and you get a better deal on the play. Okay, so now obviously this is going to go, and honestly, it's 18 lows. You really should be having an order at the 18 lows, and you're going to be declining this if it goes down, so you'll decline it in here. And if it starts to stabilize the 18, you start to move it to the maybe in the middle of the 18 or the 18 highs and above it if need be. And no need to lower your buy because your last buy was way so low. You don't want to buy again at the same price. So there we can see it again. You're now at about the 18 closes, and you're starting to see momentum. These moves usually hit at the lows to the highs. So you can possibly take a price in here where it is now or even up towards this number. I'm going to keep it where it is for this turn. And it goes down. So the 18 average, it's still going to align with the 18 highs. No need to change it. And I notice you said the word turn like it's a game. Anyway, continuing on. It's at the 18 lows now. Next turn. Turn again. Oh, whatever. And then the lows again. And at this time, if it's selling, you're like, oh, maybe I'm just going to make the trade. It's close. You're near the 18 highs. I'm going to maybe just lower it slightly to that. Are you kidding me? That's just bad luck. Oh, jeez. I mean, it's fake, but I mean, that's what it's like in real life, though, when it happens. Oh, wow. And I could have taken that sale and buy it back. Are you kidding me? That's just crazy. And now I'm above the 18 average of highs, just keeping it here. Are you kidding me again? No. There we go. And I probably should have went higher on the high range because the 18 average was settling in, so you really have to switch to it. But either way, back to business. And I got the low here hit, so there's a buy. And that means I'm going to have to lower this down to here. And you know what? I don't know if I want to change that or not. Maybe a little lower, but not much. Yeah, let's go. 18 is even starting to barely rise there. Nice break. Oh, I got to raise it now. That's a nice breakout setup. And you're just playing it period by period. Oh, and now, okay, so it's a little weak. I can just maybe go like this a bit. Just a small lowering. Okay, well, I guess I'll sell 27.22. And uh, something like this, if you're going to put an order in, and let's assume you just do once a day or once a period kind of deal. You you go there and you come back and you check on it, and even if you're looking at the say the daily hourly chart, you check every like 40 or 100 minutes and just it'll work. And then oh, you check back and this is what you see. Oh, 27.22. Okay, I'm gonna sell some more, big time, and it's gonna be a nice trade here. Let's put a sell order maybe like even like go crazy like 48 or something just in case. I mean this thing is going wild. Even 55. Oh, buyback. Okay, well, where we came from. Okay, next turn. Oh, that was close. You can take it. And really, I think the biggest mistake here might be leaving it. I think you got two choices here. Choice number one, and obviously looking at the order book is the best play and playing it based on that. But some markets, the order book's so big it doesn't matter. But in this, you either just take the buy now at 15.25. I mean, just a good trade. Or maybe lower it a bit and press your luck. I'm pressing my luck. Next turn. Not the same choice. Now it's 1486, a bit better. Next turn. Yikes, that sucks. Okay. Well, 18 average of lows is starting to rise, so let's do that maybe. That sucks. And that's what happens, like playing the game, you miss it at a turn, and that's a bullish setup, and I've already sold up there, so I don't need to sell again, and that's what sucks about this game. Well, when you're not. Oh, thank you, and I mean that. I mean that, because I got a good price there. Okay, let's play this game. It's all about the game and how you play it. And that's what it is, exactly. Make a game of it, and you can do this in real life, and your score counts. Anyway, back to the game. My turn. If I bought down here, I don't. Yeah, normal sell. Go for a good trade. Maybe just a nice play, previous high, and then maybe buy if it comes down there. And I can't raise this until I get a sell order, of course. Or yeah, of course. Nice setup. And you see this, you think it might break it. You could be like, oh, is it time to be greedy and then raise it? And you make your choice next turn. Yeah, it's the right play. No, I was gonna go like just a little bit higher, but I'm just gonna play it safe. So I still think. I mean, I still think I could do it. I was gonna raise the lows, but I can't here. I'm gonna raise it now. Yeah, it's hitting. It's hitting. It's gonna win. Okay, what do we got here? High 57.22. Oh, let's just do next turn and. Damn it! Oh God. Whatever. That happens. And I can't buy. I can't buy. This game is fun. And then now what do? You just maybe just play around and wait. One of the things I'd be like, just screw it. I'm just gonna sell. I'll just take the sale now, I guess. 23.55. I'll move my low here. That's just so fun. And you're getting live reactions and everything, but man, that's just. And that happens in real life to me when the markets will go on. That'll do. What the heck just happened there? I got the buy hit, so hey, that's cool. So let's reduce the sell down to say right in here. Put a new buy order. Maybe down. It's a big move, so let's go greedy. Try to go down there. Volatility's big. I'm gonna reduce it a bit more. I might want to increase it to the upside. If that looks like a failed move kind of situation. Yeah, let's do that. Next turn. That's a breakout signal. I could just take that price now. I'm gonna do that actually. That's a safe bet. The safe bet is just taking the sale, realizing that if it goes nicely higher, that's going to be another sell opportunity as it is, because it's going to break. It's going to be a good break above it. So sell here, put a sell order like up there. Now I sold that, so I can maybe put a buy order back down below the. And given the volatility, I can just go down nicely below the 18 lows in this situation. Oh, did I get this? I got 1985. What do I got here? Bingo, bango. That is just. I'm good. I mean, I'm kidding. Look how much I'm. Three or so big misses, but win here. So in this situation, I could just sell again, but no. I'm gonna wait for a play. I'm gonna get a little bit better of a price, and now I'm in the situation where I have to pull this really low. Next turn, that's nothing there. I could just well here and again. I either have to do one of two things. I definitely have to delete the order. I either have to sell at 23.53, or I have to increase the order. Let's get greedy. Let's have some fun with it. Let's see what happens here. Next turn. Oh, a pause period. Next one. Another pause. Well, no, I'm just gonna keep it. Let's. Oh, three pauses in a row. Was the market closed or something these days or something? I don't know. Okay, my greediness might cost me. We'll see if it does or not, or if I get better, or if I get better greed. I guess I don't know how you call that. Oh, it's going. It's going off. Yep, I knew it. So then let's take the sell. Let's put the buy. 18 average of lows is right around. And you know what? It's a rising 18 average of lows. So I'm going to pick that 18 average of closes right around there. I'll rise it up to about here. And by the way, what I do, you can't see this. I'll show it though. Actually, I'll do it so you can see it. The auto button. That's what I push to when I scale it. Okay, well, let's go to the next turn. And I can't sell when it's breaking above because I've already sold in that area. Oh, this is a nice setup. I can increase my sell order though. And then, see, this is why you'd want to do it because you see the way it's planned the 18, and then that might be a bit too high. Let's just do that. So now I push auto, and then next turn. Now can I increase my buy order? Should I be doing that? What did I? This isn't this. I had a. What was my last trade? It was a sell at that level, so I don't want to. Although I probably should. I probably should. I mean, got cash in the bank. Why not? But I want a deep pullback. That's a good one actually for me. Because if it's good, it can very easily range bound this market. Is what I'm thinking. Nice setup. Oh, that's right. That's the right spot where I want it. That's close. I'll just take it. I'll just take it. So, uh, we'll go like that, and then we'll move this down towards here and click auto. Next turn. And this is daily time frame what we're doing. So this is like going once a day. And again, any time frame that you take. Did I just buy again? I think I did. Yeah. So let's just do that and lower low right here. Okay, so lower highs, lower lows. 18 averages just maybe there. Next low, let's go like that. Next turn. Close. I think I got the spoiler. You see what happens the next turn. I don't know if maybe this will fix it. But that's a buy, and then you get a whole bunch in a row. It's just grinding down. So when you're grinding down, you just grind your orders as well, and just keep on moving this pretty much to like around the 18 average of closes area seems to be the perfect spot because in a couple of turns it's just going to meet up with the 18 highs, as it is anyway. And yeah, there we go again. In a situation, buy orders there if they could have hit, but now we can move this down again to the closes. Just a whole bunch of buys in a row. I'll do the matching low. Okay, there's a nice move. And you can take it if you want, but nope. You can see those who took it are able to buy back now as it goes below the lows. So now it's just a waiting game. There's a buy right there. So we can move this to here. Man, that's so volatile. I think I'm better off going for a better price. I think it's a better play. And then keep moving on. There's a hit there again. So I mean, look at the number, 1097 to 15. I mean, how do you not? You know what? Just sell and just keep the order. Keep. Yeah, you know what? I would just sell and then just keep the orders like they were again. I mean, nothing to change really. If anything, maybe microscopically reduce this, but that's about it. And then nothing to change. There's a hit on the sell. We can see nicely there. So we'll move this up to here, and we'll. I could buy it back now, but I think it's good to be greedy. Maybe good go for a nice move below the 18 because it's in a downtrend. You know what? I can go for a better price. This thing looks like it's breaking. Yep, got it. So what we can do is we can put this down here. Move this again to like near the below the 18 highs. Wow, did we 854.85? Did we get it again? Low is eight. Looks like 850 even. I think I did. Yeah, 850 even. So we'll move this. What's a good leg lower about here? And you bought down there, so maybe put a sell order. Well, we could auto it again. Down towards maybe here. Now it comes to the lows. Pausing that move, major pause moves, just hanging in there with the lows. So I might want to reduce this just a little bit. Because it's going to be matching up with the highs, and it's in a downtrend. So a downtrend, I don't mind selling at the highs. Okay, a little small. Looks like it might want to break down, but it's still just all pausing now. Really, 4 turns in a row, 5 turns in a row. And you're getting to the point where you get to neutrality that you want to start selling above the 18 average of highs, just a little bit above it though. And even though that's a down red, that's still nothing of a volatile move. That's nothing of a move, and it's pause period. But just leaving my order where it's at now is now nicely above the 18 highs, which, given the market conditions, is how I want it. I know actually I wanted it higher, but what can I do? Then, with that being said, the sell order was hit. So this is a good spot below the 18 lows in here. And I guess I can do matching high up here. Next turn. Yeah, of course I'm good at the game. Yeah, of course. Just buy it back. Literally, just buy it back right now at 1307. Next turn. Okay. I mean, it's neutral. Don't need to change much. I was thinking about increasing the lows, but after that turn, no. And even that does nothing. It's all just, it's like trapped in the band. That's just gotta wait. Nothing you can do. Trapped in the band. Oh, we got periods of showing strength at the highs. Next turn. Okay, consolidating it. Next, oh, even third turn doing the exact same thing. Really, all of them. This is just this little small move, just showing strength at the 18 highs, and this is about a good area where you should have your sell order. If anything, we've moved your buy order up a bit, but oh, this is a nice strong setup, and it looks to me like it could make a move to this, and it should do it this turn. Okay, come on, next turn. Yes, thank you. Same thing. Just buy it back and keep the orders in as it is. And because I bought there, I'm not going to change my buy order by any means either. Uh, no, I'm keeping it. I see it. Maybe it could bottom here. It's like I'll take it. I'll just take the 1137. So we'll just move this down, and we'll go to up there next turn. Okay, close. I don't think I need. Maybe I can. Usually, I mean, it does seem like it could go lower than that too, though. If it goes down, that is, and it's just going sideways and doing whatever, and it's just a wait game now. Okay, sell order hits, buy it back instantly, of course. When you see it's down to there, I don't think I'm not going to move anything. Maybe just increase the sell order a bit for the next one. Other than that. Oh, well, I could have done better, but at least I did something nice there. And actually, I'd buy the 2090 as well, too, of course. It closes there. So or sell, rather. I buy and sell. I mean, you're buying one and selling the other. So there you go. You do this and then put a sell order in somewhere a little bit higher. And I was sarcastic when I said a little bit higher, but yeah, you go majorly higher actually because of the big volatile move, and then you adjust to the message of the market because usually it's just going to settle down as it is anyway. But if it doesn't, have your sell order there ready to go for a big play. As far as buying this back, this is the second time I think we've had this in this exercise. Where did it come from? Well, in here, so have somewhere in there. Next turn, pause. Well, pause can lead up to a big move. I'm not. I don't need to change my sell. Next turn. Oh, that's a beautiful pause increase. Pause increase. That's a good word. And pause decrease. Pause increase in that it's like a pause, but you had a nice uptrend move. You can see that small rate of ascent. So pause increase, pause decrease. Interesting terminologies. I'm just gonna sell at 24.47. That's just a good price. So it would just keep on getting my moves. And this is a spot where you could have like just a grinding sell strategy. Sell it like have like different rates like 28, 31, 34, 38, all that type of stuff. And just keep on selling until this move ends and then you're just going to get the buyback when this thing goes down again. So, now with this being stated, we got to think where do I want to buy when I'm selling way extended above the 18? Well, the 18 average of lows is rising, and just so they can go the 18 average of highs. Next turn. Okay, nothing there. Pause period, and don't know. I've heard a few names. I can't remember any of those names. This is a nice, strong consolidation session here, and that's a bullish candle that comes in. Doesn't follow through, but it keeps. It's a nice sideways range. Now, after selling up here. I'm now got see this is going sideways and I want to start having it below the 18 lows as it is anyway. So I don't think I want to move my buy order. Yeah, major sideways. There we go. Perfect hit. Well, not yeah, perfect, but not perfect. Perfect is in like in the area. I mean, perfect would have been in like really at like within just a microscopic amount. So buy in there. Let's look at this 18 average of 5 somewhere in this area here. And then of course I'm going to have to buy this at some lower point if it doesn't sell next. Oh, it did. It did just that. So we'll increase this and increase this as well. Nice little leg higher. Next turn is a buy. Sweet. And instant sell. Obvious instant sell. I'm just going to keep my buy order as it is, and I don't even think I need to move my sell order. I mean, I think you're getting a little too greedy if you increase it. Okay, a pause. Nice little pause increase. Well, not really a pause increase. This is a bullish pattern. That's just a bullish pattern. Let's increase this a little bit. Next turn. It's all about the game and how you play it. No need to change it. Everything's just rising above as we expect. And there we go. And I could have, yeah, I mean, you can go for greedy plays, and a lot of times they're going to work. And again, you see why you want to have orders above your lowest, your lowest sell order. So you have 35.42. Well, what do you got above that? Do you have anything in the 4,000 ranges? Because if you did, you got the sell order fill. Let's put a sell order here. If you're, and same thing as far as like somewhere like around the 18, like this is this previous level of resistance where it came from. It's going to 18 average of lows is rising, so it's only going to take a couple turns. And watch me in future videos just say on the daily turn, on this turn, when I talk about like Bitcoin and like real stuff. But there we go. I mean, I could have got cheaper too. Look at that nice move down. Okay, so with that being said, I guess. Actually, I would have bought back. No, wait a second. Rewind. It's getting late, so you can see the time. 1:15 in the morning. But I'm just having one of those nights. This is fun, actually. Realistically, yeah. If I sold up there, I mean, my buy would have been. Anyway, let's just continue on. So say I buy here. Okay, that's fine. Buy here, fine and dandy. That makes whatever sense. I got confused in how I did this or doing this. But if I just start afresh, obviously let's just assume you bought here because that would have been a place. Buy order here, and you have this price in here. Maybe you sell at this point. Okay. So we make a trade at 26.59. We put a buy order there, and we'll just put a sell order just a little bit lower, but in the area. And buy order hits, so we'll go a little lower on both areas. And pause with upward momentum, and even again, that's a complete pause period. Another complete pause. Yeah, I'll give that complete pause. Upward momentum on that pause. Uh, the two together are now that's now complete. Oh, extra volatility comes in. Nice. See, I was a bit greedy going for 15.46, and you see what this 18 average of lows was rising. So, and if I rose, I should have rose up a bit like this too. But I could have, if this is where I rose it to, I would have missed it. Oh, this is a nice symmetricalness here. Rising 18 lows, lowering 18 highs. Attempting to break higher. Oh, that's a bullish pattern. I think I'm going too low here. And really, I should be below previous low here. Yeah, I'm going way too low. I mean, I technically have a seller like 48 too, but anyway. Yeah, exactly. I knew to raise it. It's just like a no-brainer play. Next turn, close. I could probably get a bit more. Oh, I got this buy order instead. But I could have got both. Either way, it's a trade's a trade. A nice little consolidation after that period. Oh, it's just so unknown, mystic. Traders or investors don't like uncertainty. And when you have a move like this and the two follow through, that to me shows a big. How do you predict this type of a spot? I'm going to raise this just up a bit to here. It's got upward momentum to it, though. As you can see how the 18 band is, so you'd have to figure that the odds on this is that it's going to break higher. We'll see. Oh, yeah, I mean, the mathematical, well, see. Well, now it's, and even the little bit of down move is bringing a lot of neutrality. This downward move got rejected, at least just back to its neutrality, but not there. Wow, this neutral market. And I'm not even paying attention to the date. I look at September, October just now. Okay, there we have that trade. So the uptrend failed. So just because a pattern or situation looks good, more times than not they work. Well, that was one of the nots, which will happen less times than not, or less times than more. Yeah, less times than more. That makes sense to me. I'm not taking it. I'll lower it there. 20. That's a good price, but it's not great. Probably should have taken it now because you can see how it went below the 18 lows nicely. And this to me is now too close. So I'm going to go just a little bit lower. And the 18 lows is declining, so I pretty much have to go like this as well. But that's an area where a breakout of the highs would go to right now. And look at that strength that it's showing. I mean, it's just going to make it to the highs. I'm going to sell this. Well, I've got to move it now. It's either I take the 26.54, which I don't think I'm going to do, or I go a bit higher. Good luck. Next turn. This is a fun game. Yeah, this is a nice setup. Well, didn't do it here, but still hasn't broken the setup yet. Yes, they still paused within it. The uptrend lines are breaking though. Well, that helps a bit with the uptrend line situation. That little pause period, and that's productive. Oh, this thing's going off. Yep, it's going off. Yeah, there it goes. And I should have went higher because I seen it going off like that. Okay, let's just go up a bit higher here. Oh, that was way back down there. I will be calling. What yeah, the video's almost over. What a lot of videos today. I do this. I don't know, maybe 2 to 5 times a month. I'll just put out like 6, 7 videos like this, and there'll be more days like this again. You know what? That's got to be higher. That setup isn't dead. It's still running live. And it's still running live. I mean, nothing has changed. It's just grinding this 18 highs like it's no tomorrow. And this thing looks ready to pop again. Yeah, it's ready to pop. Okay, it's not doing it, but the correction through time, and that can still work out well. Especially, whoa, not all setups work. And you know what? This does happen a lot, but uh, the breakouts do as well. And didn't take a sale here. I'll buy it at 25.13. Move this buy order down a bit more. Missed out on a play there because you bet this game sometimes the plays work. That's a risk reward, and things like that are going to happen in these market conditions. Next turn. Recovering it. Volatile. Buyers and sellers unsure at that situation. Still, the indecisiveness and continuation, but yeah, that's really what it is. Undecisiveness still. Move back down to the lows. It's not a big thing until it breaks support. And with that being said, that's got to be moved down a bit more because a break of that support amongst this volatility is probably going to be pretty interesting. Okay, settleize, neutralize. The volatility is still big with this period in here. And with that being said, if you're playing for a break of this play, you almost got to do something like that. Because this thing, when it breaks the support or resistance, is just usually going to go off. And here I'm doing a market that just people don't trade, Litecoin and GRS. We're still in 2016. Wow. Okay, let's see. It looks like it's going to break out. Bullish pattern. So day trading, go long here. Let's see how well it works. Maybe you put a stop wherever, but I mean, it looks like it's a productive bullish move here. Oh, and keeps on looking good. Strength still looks good. Bullish momentum. There's a sell order filled. A good buy order because when you bought back there, now you got to start distributing and start selling so that you're going to get your profits. So let's do that and let's go down towards here. So we'll the bullish pattern. We'll see how far this goes until it tops. Do we get a second? Oh, wow. That was a big, nasty sell. Well, I guess I'd buy it again at 23.47. That's a no-brainer. And I'm going to finish this video because it's just way too long. And we're just going to get more of the same stuff. But what I could do is I could just scroll through here. And you can just see some of the interesting moves that take place. Because in here, there's just a whole bunch of buying. And like you really can't, when it goes down here, you're not going to sell up here. So the selling doesn't really start until like in here. And then you get some selling up in here. And now all the things that you buy, you can sell in here. And there's a huge buying spot. And the 18 lows, that's probably no selling here. You don't sell until this point in here. This up and down choppy action, that could have been profitable for some, and that could have been annoying for others. Oh, in periods like this, you just think, like, woohoo, maybe you open a case of beer and all that type of stuff. Thank you for tuning in. Have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.